why you feel the way you do, or?
I mean, I think they get it, but I think they're getting mad because, I don't know. I think my foster parents would let me stay, but they keep saying that I need a family and I need someone who's going to be there for me after this, and
Okay.
but I just don't.
Okay. Is that important to you as far as having somebody after high school, or as a family or someone that
It'd be nice.
is there for you?
I'm not opposed to it,
Mhm.
but I don't know. I haven't had to rely on family yet, so
Okay. Okay.
I don't know why I would have to later.
Okay. Yeah, I can see it's probably hard to think that they're pushing you or want one thing for you, when you kind of have a feeling of what's right and what's best for you. And
I'm just scared they're going to move me. I'm scared they're going to not give me a choice.
so I would imagine if they know what you want as far as finding a family in the area and the district that you're in now, that is something that they're looking at.
I mean, they
First.
are, but
Mhm.
there's only so many people, I guess, and they said
Right.
that the chances of finding somebody else,
Mhm.
even within a half an hour, like these other people are,
Mhm.
is like slim to none. So
Okay.
I don't know. I mean, I don't. Somebody should want to take me, or why is it such a big deal? I can't just stay
Mhm.
where I'm at.
Mhm. And it sounds like you could, but I think what the social workers and the team of people that are really trying to help you with is just having somebody not only for right now, but for after high school and after college and after all those things, because I know you've gone a long time in your life without having anyone, but that is something that is important for everyone to have. At least if it's just someone consistent and someone you can talk to or call or know is going to be there for you.
Yeah.
Is there that type of relationship? It sounds like you found that in your friends.
Yeah.
Does that sound like something that would it be important to you to have? I know it sounds like it's being pushed on you, but
I mean, it would have been
looking
nice,
at it that way.
like growing up, if my dad would have, I don't know, like answered my calls or whatever. I mean, I didn't really need him. I could be there by myself, but I don't know. I could see where that would have been helpful.
Yeah. And it's whether you're 15 or 25 or 35, just having that kind of consistent group of people. And some people in life have large families and large groups of people around them. Some people have just a few people. But for most people, it's helpful to have that. So it isn't something that you have to be sold on right now or you have to agree with me. But it sounds like that's where they're coming from. And I appreciate that you're standing up for yourself and saying, this is what's hard for me and this is what I want. But that's probably where they're coming from too. And we'll just kind of have to keep working on finding something that will work for you. And have you talked with the family that you're living with right now as far as if they have any thoughts on it?
Not really.
No? Okay. Do you think that would help?
I don't know. I mean, they're just kind of, I mean, they're there, like, they cook and they are home, but I don't talk to them very much about stuff.
Okay.
My social worker does, Lisa. She wants me to talk to, like, my friends and my brothers and my foster parents and stuff like that about being adopted. And the people that want to adopt me, the respite home, they have a 19-year-old son that was adopted. So my social worker wanted me to talk to him about adoption and what it was like moving into that family, but it's just awkward.
Mhm.
to bring up with somebody. I've only met him like twice. Like, oh, tell me your story. It just doesn't make sense.
Mhm. Mhm. Do you feel like that's kind of what I'm asking you to do right now?
No, well, kind of, but it's not out of the blue, I guess. Like, I expected it.
Okay.
And you probably do this all the time, ask people about their stories. I don't do that. I don't go up to people and just be like, oh, tell me about your crappy life and how you were adopted. It just doesn't,
Mhm.
I don't know.
Mhm.
Like Maddie, she told me, but I didn't ask. I wouldn't have known.
Mhm.
And the only reason I know he's adopted is because my social worker told me. Like, he didn't tell me he was adopted, so
Mhm.
I don't know.
Mhm. That makes sense. Most people don't walk up to people they don't know very well and tell their whole life story to them. So
Well, his parents did. I mean, his
makes
adoptive
sense.
parents told me, but
Mhm.
too.
Mhm. Okay. So, is there anyone else, as far as grandparents or cousins or aunts or uncles or
I mean, I'm
anyone
sure
like
there
that?
might be, but I don't
Anyone that
know.
you've known? And you said there's a couple friends that you still stay in contact with?
Every once in a while when I have time, but
Okay.
um, I don't know. Sometimes I have a phone and sometimes I don't, so it's harder to.
Okay. And then I know you said things were going well at school. It sounds like there are people at school that are kind of helping with your education or your school plan and kind
They
of trying
try.
to find some things at work. Is there anyone at school that you trust or you would like, or
Like, besides my friends,
teachers or?
I like my Woods teacher.
Okay.
Like Woods, I know it's weird because I'm a girl, but I like doing a lot of the like building and I don't know.
That's good. Okay. So that's someone you would feel okay talking with?
Yeah, he's pretty cool.
He?
Mhm.
Okay. 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 Alright. Is there anyone else that?
Well, I mean, a lot of my
Wanna mention?
teachers, they just don't pay attention. Like, I don't work quite as fast as some people, so I don't know. I just feel like, I don't know. I think they think I'm doing it on purpose. And so, I don't know. I've talked to my foster family, well, kind of my foster family, but mostly my social worker about doing the alternative program there. But I guess the kids that are already in it, like, they act out like they're not good kids, I guess. Is kind of what my social worker made it sound like.
Okay.
And I've had issues in the past with I don't know, I guess doing things I'm not supposed to do. And so my social worker feels like it would be a bad idea to put me in the alternative program. But I feel like it would be a better learning environment for me because it's smaller classes and less people and all that.
So that would be like an ALC or ALP?
Yeah,
kind of
they
setting?
call it, it's like else, like, I don't know, it's something like that.
Okay.
Something about
So
alternative learning.
Is that in a different school building?
Mm-mm.
That's in the same building?
It's in the same building.
Would that be away from Maddie and Scott?
I mean, yeah, I wouldn't have classes with them probably, but
Okay.
I mean, I could still see them after school and stuff because the school's at the same time
Okay.
but I don't know.
Okay. So that would be something that you think would help. So, and I know going to school and staying in school is part of your goals
Yeah.
at school.
Yeah, I didn't go to school very much when I was with my dad, so.
Okay. Yeah, it's probably would have been hard if you had no one helping you get there and it was kind of on your
Yeah,
own.
I mean, I biked when I felt like it, but I don't know, I stayed, like, I would go out with my friends and sometimes I just wouldn't wake up and so I just wouldn't go.
Okay.
And I didn't think it was that big a deal, but apparently it was.
Yeah, it is a big deal for not just for you, but for every
Well, it's not like it was every day.
kid.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's kind of the law for anyone under the age of 18 to go to school.
Well, I mean, I went.
That's able.
I was enrolled in school. I went. I just didn't go all the time.
Yeah, I know. That's a rule to go to school all the time.
Well, I guess because I mean that was one of the main reasons that I was taken from my dad. So or removed, whatever word they
going
used.
to school or not getting to school.
Mhm.
Because he wasn't there helping you get to school.
Yeah.
That was kind of one of the reasons, it sounds like. I know it was a few different things. Are there any other kind of areas that, besides school that were hard for you, or anything else that you wanted to?
I don't know. I got in trouble with the police a lot because I'd be out later than I was supposed to because there was like curfew where I was living. There was a curfew and I don't know. I got in trouble for that, and then I got in trouble. Well, I didn't really get in trouble for this, but they didn't like it because I lied about my age and I didn't have an ID, so they got really mad. And then when they brought me home, my dad wasn't there, and
so that was kind of how things were found out by other people.
No, I think it was more through the school, but that probably didn't help.
Right. Yeah.
And they I don't know, they wanted my dad to like work this plan or something. He always talked about working his plan, but he never did it. So.
Your dad talked about that?
Yeah, he said that because I talked to him a lot at first when I was put in the foster home, but apparently he had some plan that he had to do for me to come home, and he didn't do it.
With the state or the county? Yeah, okay.
But he didn't do it. Okay. At least obviously he didn't do it because they terminated his rights.
Do you still?
I think he might have been doing drugs or something because I don't know. It seemed like it was a really quick process, like a really quick deal.
When you left your home, is that what you mean?
Yeah, okay. I mean before he was just gone. I don't really talk to him anymore, so.
Okay. Do you know the last time you did talk to him?
I think he called me, or I called him rather, like the week school started or something like that. I called him, yeah.
Okay.
But he actually answered too when I called, but before that I hadn't talked to him in I guess a month before, like around the court date.
Okay. Would you want to talk to him more if you could?
I don't know, I don't really have anything to say to him. I still feel like he doesn't really have time for me. And I think I have like some type of plan or when I'm supposed or when I can, how many times I can talk to him or something, but I mean I don't really call him and he doesn't call me, so it doesn't really matter.
That's usually a part of the court system, and things that they decide.
I think he moved too. I think one of my friends said that the house is for sale.
Okay. Do you know, was he still dating